Hello everyone and welcome to Food Natak. We're your hosts. I'm Sheeraz Rahman and this is
Ravi Kumar.
excellent. And today in this video we're going to do something really special. We're going to make onion pakora. Onion pakora is a very easy to make recipe. You can make it within minutes in the comforts of your own kitchen. Ravi, this is such an easy to make recipe, but why is onion pakora so special?
See, onion pakora is pretty special because of the first thing is every kitchen has onions, and also it's more important that it's a traditional food. If you have any kind of guest come in, unexpected guest came in, it's so much welcoming, and it's very easy to make. In 10 minutes we can cook the onion pakora, and it's nice and spicy. It's well goes with when you have a couple of people. You can enjoy the onion pakora.
Excellent. I have a little story to share on this. I remember growing up when I was younger and just kind of, when I would come into my house and just being welcomed by that aroma of savory spice and fried onions. And as I would follow the scent into the kitchen, my mom would have prepared a huge batch of these beautiful pakoras. And just by looking at them, they were golden fried brown fritters. But I mean, the taste was so mouth-watering. So
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry as we
Yeah,
speak. I'm sure you are. So let's get right to it.
Yeah, let's get started. Yeah, it's onion pakora is very simple to make it. Onion pakora is not only for the guests. It's also you can impress your wife or a husband when husband or a wife when came from the work and tired. They want to eat some snack. This is the best snack I would ever suggest you to have it. So I right here I have a fine sliced onions, red onions, and I have, it's called, I measured a cup of, it's a gram powder or basin flour, and it's a 1 cup. So 1 cup of gram flour, we're gonna add in the bowl. Then I have a 1/4 cup of rice flour. We're gonna add in this.
Now that gram flour, that basin, where can people find that?
So we're gonna mix. So any superstore, if you walk in and you find it, any superstore or Indian store, you can find this gram flour. Gram flour, people use this. Gram and rice flour, it's gonna give you more crunchiness. That's why we add the rice flour with this. So we're gonna mix well. So you mixed well. Then we're gonna add. I have a spoon of white salt. Salt you can go according to your taste. There's no measurement, it's just according to your taste. So we mixed well, we keep it aside, and now I'm gonna take the red onions, the fine chopped red onions. The red onions, when it has to be crunchy. It's for making this mix, I'm not gonna add any water, not a lot of water. I'm gonna use it because red onions leaves water. That's why. So mix well red onions. Then I'm gonna add I have 2 whole green chilies I have fine chopped. I'm gonna add in this. And I have red chili powder. It's 1 teaspoon. And curry leaves, fine chopped.
Oh, okay. So finely chopped curry leaves. How many approximately, or just?
I would say 1 stem.
About one
One
stem?
full stem, yeah.
Okay.
Of curry leaves. You can also find in superstore curry leaves.
Perfect.
Curry leaves is a very good ingredient. It's very easy to digest when you're eating, and it is crunchy taste. So mix onions and everything together, and where you're gonna add your flour. Mix, just pour in on the mix. Then just mix it thoroughly. Just go harder so that remember the onion's gonna leave water. It has a water content. That's why I'm not gonna use a lot of water to mix this mix. So
Now, are you looking for a specific kind of texture when you're doing this, or like how do you know when it's ready?
yeah, so I know by looking at, see if it's looking at the mixture right now is very it's separated. Now we want to mix it. Once it's mixed well, you're gonna use I have a regular cooking oil.
Okay.
I have like 2 tablespoons, but I can go as per the mix. Pour it in. So just put in as per your mix how much you want it.
Okay.
So keep mix well.
So
You
the
look at
oil, what the oil?
So oil will thicken the overall mixture.
Okay.
So because of this oil, look at the color is changed now. The color change is getting a little bit thicker. A little bit thicker.
And you can already smell that now.
Yeah,
I know.
I can
for
literally
you watching
smell
this,
because of you when you mixing well,
Yeah.
you literally smell all ingredients. Like one of the ingredients were curry leaves and onions. See now onion is keep leaving the water. If you were to see, there's the water mixture is still leaving. But I'm gonna use a little bit of water for the pinch of water on the top.
Okay.
So, what's the video? I'm gonna get a little bit of pinch of water. Okay. So you see the mix as so glazed with the oil, but you see that it's still thick. But I need a pinch of water. What water does is it gonna put it together everything. See, it makes the mix to be together. You see that.
Okay, so it's kind of like a binding kind
Yeah,
of.
it's gonna bind together.
Things together, right?
Absolutely, it's gonna bind together for a whole mix. See, your mix is pretty much ready. Now you can taste and see as per your spiciness. If you need more chili powder, you can add it. I like spicy, so I added a chili powder and the chili, green chilies as well. If you don't want to put the green chilies, if you want it light spicy, you can just use the chili powder.
Okay.
So the idea is cooking onion pakora is quick and simple. Whatever you have it in the kitchen, just use it.
Nice.
And I also have an ingredient. It's called fennel seed. I'm gonna use it just for the flavor. It's why we use fenugreek is a one of the good spice which uses the spice for it's good for digestion and it's gonna add the flavor in the onion pakora for sure.
All right.
So it's an optional. If you don't have it, don't worry about it.
But this is a very fennel. Of course, using fennel seeds is very traditional way of making this pakora. Is that right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And we got the mix ready.
Okay.
So I have the pan. I have the temperature. I have a pan with the oil.
Okay.
We're gonna deep fry it quickly. Here we go. We're gonna start the process right away.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So let's walk over here, and we've got. Now, tell us what's going on here. What do we have the settings set at right now for the oil?
I did switch on that medium flame.
Okay.
You don't wanna have too hot or too light. The oil has to be in a medium temperature. Give it the time for 10-15 minutes. You will see how oil, when you put your hands, you realize it's hot.
Okay.
So
There will probably be a little bit of a, like the oil's probably going to splatter a little bit on this, so just so people know. But
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, salt is pretty much look okay, but I may need a little bit of more salt. I feel a spice is perfect.
Okay.
Just taste and see what you needed, and you can just add on top.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Yeah, and you can smell that the aromas are so nice. And we haven't even cooked it, and you can smell how nice that is.
Right here. Okay, so here is our mix. So I mixed well. Look at the color. The consistency should be nice and thick and well binded together, the flour and the onions. So I have a pan ready here. It's with the medium temperature right here at the 5 level. I put it in 5. It's a medium. Then oil is almost ready to go. How do we know if it is oil ready to cook? So all I do is the first thing I always do is a tester. I'm just gonna drop the pinch. You see it's gonna be, see the oil is in a right temperature. It's cooking very well, and we're gonna use that oil. There we go. See, look at this one is cooking so fast and crunchy. When you don't have, how do you know if you need more water or more oil, or how do you know it? When you throw the mix on the oil, if it's separated everything, it means it's too, it's not bind well. It's more water. So in that reason, you just need to mix more gram flour and a little bit of rice flour to make it thick again. So you need to have a thick consistency like this.
Okay.
Yeah. So here you go. You see, it's nice and gold brown, and it looks nice and crispy.
Wow, and you
a
can
golden
smell
brown.
that too.
Yeah.
Like you're
So,
bringing
see?
me back to my childhood memories, Ravi.
Yeah, here we go. See, it's nice and crispy right now. If you're looking at, it looks so yummy. Then also you can, here, you can also see it and taste it. Is the salt is enough? It's yummy. It's crispy.
Great
Perfect. The way I want it to be. So let's get started.
Perfect. Now, can people swap out regular canola oil, vegetable oil for, like, say, a sesame oil, or maybe something a little bit more nutritious and healthy?
I would say just to use the cooking oil at home, canola oil if you have it, or olive oil you have. For health conscious, if you people wants to lose weight, they don't want to have cooking oil, they can use the olive oil. It's an optional. So here we go. We just use hands because it's so sticky, and it is also, you need to spread the onion pakora. It's not a bhaji where people do a round shape. It is you see, this is how we separate it.
And you want that different kind of texturized kind of a look. You don't want it
So-
all like the same shape, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what the idea of the pakora is. So this is how you make your onion pakora.
So kind of like stringy almost.
Yes, it is. And so it's gonna puff very easy when you once it should be a golden brown. See, that's how the pakora is.
And there's no real time to this. We're just kind of looking for it to be
So-
golden fried, kind of a brownish.
So how do you know as the batter is cooked? By looking at the color, you will notice it's a golden brown.
Right.
Look at the color we have here. We got couple already. If you see, it's going to be more darker. It is you know what? It is going to be get burnt. So we want to make sure the color should be looking like this. The one we have right here, for example. You see, that's almost getting ready for
Wow.
you. And here we go. So once one side is done, and just twist it another side. See, it's nice. The oil is, it's all about, the oil has to have right consistency, and it should have a medium flame so that inside it should be cooked. Otherwise, sometime outside, if you have a high temperature, outside is dark and inside is uncooked. You don't want the onion pakora to be like that. So here we go. By looking at this, you will notice how my onion pakora is coming out. So I have a separate vessel with a nice powder, which we're gonna have a nice napkin just absorb the oil. So when you're deep frying, you have the oil comes out. So see, it's nice and golden brown. When you notice it, it's nice and brown, and it looks crunchy too right from outside. This is, see, now we'll twist this.
Just like I remember.
Right here, it's almost ready. Just take once at a time.
Now, Ravi, you've been making this for so many years, right? How many years were you in the restaurant and hospitality industry?
So I've been in 11 years, and most likely, I learned most of the cooking through from my mom.
Wow.
She is the best cook. I remember back in days when I'm off from school and my father off from work, and she always cooked some snacks for us. So she the best mom and the best cook I ever seen in my life. So I learned so much of basics through from my mom, obviously, and the flavor and taste. It's a house kitchen. It's nothing else. If you even compare the 5-star hotels, the food I love is from my mom. So yeah, we got pretty much is done. We're gonna be taking that, and also remember, once you did your onion pakoras. So here is the crispy pakoras already, nice and crunchy. Look at the color we have. This now it's time to plating. Before I do the plating, what I did, the one stem of curry leaves, I fried it just for the garnish. Why don't we just go ahead and do the plating then? Okay, here we go. This. Here we got some. If you want, if you feel it's a little spicy, then you can add a little bit of pinch of lime juice. There we go. And here is the garnish. See, that's it. How simple it is. Here we go. See, this is what the dish gonna be look like. Enjoy your family and your guests. You know, it's a nice and quick video. In 10 minutes, we can able to cook. Use the material from the kitchen, one onion and a little bit of spices and mix. You can have a best snacks for the evening.
Folks, thanks again for watching this video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below, because if you hit the subscribe button, as a subscriber, you'll be able to get a lot of updates and future content to our videos. Any final thoughts?
And even if you guys have any kind of a recipe you want us to make a shoot a video, absolutely, you can post it under the comments below. As Sheeraz said, just post your recipe down there. I can able to shoot a video, and the idea is everybody else gonna get a benefit out of this video, and they can start cooking, you know, amazing dishes. Thank you for watching.